Hello everyone, this is Varsha and you are watching the series of success stories brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. So as you all know, in this segment of ours, we talk about the prominent achievers of our country who have made India proud in some way or the other. The main focus of our series is to make you all know about the success and achievements of our prominent guest. So today, in the same sequence, we have with us Mr. Manu Dogra, who is the president of Solware.global. But before we actually start the conversation with him, let's quickly have a look at a very small video telling you about what we actually do.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hi, Varsha. Happy to connect with you.
Right, sir. And before we actually start the conversation, if you can please tell us a bit about yourself and your professional role.
Thanks so much, Varsha. So I'm Manu Dogra, and I'm the founder of Solvia Global Marketing Solutions. And this is a journey I started with the first dot-com revolution back in year 2000. And since then, for the last 24 years, this company has been focused on helping businesses build real relationships with their customers, with their trade partners, with their influencers, with their employees. And we help build these relationships through focused loyalty programs that we run for our clients. My journey has been really fulfilling in this story. We've built up the loyalty industry in India over the last 24 years, and we are continuing to grow. So yeah, that's a bit about myself.
Right, sir. So, nothing comes that easy to us, and I'm pretty sure that you must have also had certain sort of challenges in your professional journey or while starting up with the company itself. So, if you can please talk about those challenges.
Challenges are many. Challenges are many, and most of those challenges eventually turn into real opportunities. So when we started out, this was the year 2000. It was the first dot-com revolution, and we started in September. By January of 2001, we were cash positive, and things were really looking up. But then April 2001, the first dot bust happened. All the dot coms vanished in the space of a month. And that meant suddenly that we had to pivot our business very, very quickly. As I said, in threats lies opportunities. So we shifted over from being a company that ran our own coalition loyalty program to a company which came in as a B2B services company, setting up and running programs for our clients. And then that started us on our journey and brought us to where we are today. Similarly, challenges come in the form of something like Corona, when suddenly you have over the space of a month all retail shutting down, or hotels shutting down, or airlines shutting down, which suddenly meant that you have hardly any customers who are traveling, staying, shopping, and all of those loyalty programs come to a grand standstill. Again, we saw an opportunity here, and we really helped build up the digital presence for our clients, help them engage digitally with their customers, brought that revolution about. And so here we are again. So, yes, challenges are many. These two were some of the very broad, large ones. However, as I said, in each challenge, there lies an opportunity which helps us grow more and more.
Right, so, thinking of an idea and its execution are actually two very different things. So, if you can please talk about, your idea of starting up with this company.
Yes, the idea came to our mind, as I said, back in year 2000, we had a unique situation where valuations for companies used to be driven around page views, registrations, stuff like that. So companies were really paying a lot of money to acquire customers to bring them on board. However, we found that once that first acquisition took place, subsequently you suddenly saw that the same customers disappeared. So it was a leaking bucket, and businesses cannot be built on leaking buckets. And that's where the thought of introducing relationship and loyalty programs came up in our minds to help businesses retain their customers and grow their business steadily, rather than trying to plug this leaking buckets that they were creating. Execution, yes, of course, is absolutely the key to success. You're right to say that there are many people who will have many ideas, but the proof of the pudding, so to say, is in the eating. And our focus as a company has been to be that end-to-end service provider. So we are not just giving you technology. We are not just giving you management gyan. We are the people who will actually set up and execute your programs right till the end. So we have relationships which are 13, 14 years with us, where you start the whole journey of thinking about launching a program, designing that program, providing the technology solutions that are required, providing month on month management input on what's going right, what's going wrong, how do we make this better, running the campaigns, doing the rewards fulfillment, and continuously learning. So a lot of analytics, a lot of learning coming into the program, which then get evolved. So yeah, operations of programs is super critical. Continuously evolving them is super critical, and it's not something that happens automatically. You have to put mind and space behind that.
Lovely to know, sir. And now about your company, Solvere.global. What exactly are the product and services that would people are delivering to market out there?
Question. We are a company which, as I said, helps our clients build engaging relationships, build meaningful relationships with all their publics. So we have a very large practice into the customer side, the direct to customer, which is B2C, retail loyalty solutions, hospitality loyalty solutions, airlines loyalty solutions, the financial services markets. So any area where a customer is selling, buying directly from the company, the B2C space, we run customer programs. Equal large practice for us has been the trade marketing practice. So a lot of companies which are into manufacturing sectors, into sectors which they rely on trade, which is your dealers, retailers, distributors to sell their products to the end consumers. So we run a lot of programs for dealers, for retailers, and also for what we call influencers. Now, influencers has taken a new meaning today in the form of social media influencers. But before social media influencers, there's still a segment of influencers like plumbers, electricians, carpenters, architects, structural engineers. All of these are people that customers turn to for advice, right? And we run programs to help companies engage with these influencers so that the whole stream, which is your dealer, your retailer, and the person that actually influences the customer choice, all of them are aligned with the company's goals, and you get a recommendation system which really works for your brand. So these are the core areas that we work with.
Right. So now, talking about the future, everyone do plans for their future. So, what further plans are you having for yourself or for the company in the upcoming years? If you can please share a bit of those plans with us as well.
Future is big for our industry. If you look at the trends in India today, it might be we are about a $5 billion industry of loyalty in India. This is scheduled to grow till 2030, in fact, at a 15% CAGR. So there's, of course, a natural progressive growth that is going to happen in this sector. As you see more and more organized retail coming into play, you see more and more internet consumption, and therefore direct to customer brands coming into play. All of these provide a very large playing field for loyalty companies. Beyond India is where we are now taking. We are looking forward to Mr. Modi's vision to grow India into a truly global presence. And so we have expanded our operations to cover the Middle East. We are looking at expanding internationally aggressively. So you'll see Solvay.global, which is the brand name, and we're truly going global. Finally, of course, it's very exciting times to be in with terms of the integration of AI into all technologies, into how we can leverage this to massively engage individuals on an individual basis. So those are some of the unique product innovations that we are bringing on board. So there's a vector of international growth, and there is a huge vector of bringing AI into our solutions and then driving real benefits of AI to our clients.
Right, sir, and I wish you all the success for all these plans of yours. Okay, so now moving ahead and talking about this Atmanirbhar Bharat campaign, a lot has happened in the last few years, but at the same time, because of those situations only, we got to know how important it is to become Atmanirbhar. So, what are your thoughts and views on this self-reliant India movement, and also how is your company working towards this?
Very early on, one had the option of looking at international jobs, looking at moving to the US, to the UK, to Canada, right, and working there. And I very consciously even then took the call that India is where our roots are, and this is the country which has made us what we are, and therefore to strengthen India is very, very important. Even today, when people ask me, what is your real barometer of success, I see that the real barometer of success is the 150 people that we provide employment and growth to. So I really believe in making India self-reliant. I think India has humongous talent. It has a very large pool of young people, talented young people, enterprising young people who can grow. And with that growth will come the true growth of India in the coming decade. And that's where this Atmanirbhar Bharat supporting that we do. We train our people. We have stories in within our own company where people have joined us as office boys, have turned into branch managers and heading the branches for us over time. So we encourage all our employees to continuously upgrade their skills, to continuously learn and grow. And at the same time, we provide opportunities for various people, underprivileged people who don't have access to the kind of education you and I take for granted, and try to bring them more and more into the mainstream by providing them, of course, the skills in terms of the guidance and skill development, but even guidance in terms of career discussions and how they can really move their careers forward, move their businesses forward, and make India a true economic giant.
Right, sir. And now, I really want to ask you this question because I was literally, waiting to put forward this to you. And that is, what are your feelings on winning this Global Achievers Award? Like, how did you actually celebrate the news when you got the information about the win?
So, every day, Varsha, you get up and you have your goals and you walk into office and you work towards achieving those goals. And once those are achieved, you set up the next set of goals to get to. So I think more than just me, this is a award which is shared by my team, by my people that work with me, and it is on their shoulders that we stand tall. So more than myself, my team has celebrated this award for our company, for our own efforts, and we are deeply humbled to be recognized at such a forum. We appreciate this award truly, and a big shout out and a big thank you for all the team that's worked with me as net carriers to make this possible.
Right, sir. And I once again congratulate the entire team of yours on this achievement.
Thank you.
Okay, so now moving ahead, and as we have discussed a lot about your professional journey so far, and the plans that you're having in the near future, if you can also let us know a bit about your social contribution.
As I said, we work very actively, and I work very actively trying to encourage young people to take up courses and guide them on how to build successful careers. India has a history of people getting educated for the sake of getting educated. A lot of people go into college, they go into full-time courses, they take up various courses, and they don't really know how exactly that's going to help them build a career. So I get involved with people at early stages. I get involved with young people to discuss how and where are true emerging career opportunities and what are the skills, courses that they need to equip themselves with to better build their careers, or in the new Startup India ecosystem, in the new Atmanirbhar India ecosystem, how do you set up mini businesses which will support you, support India, and create employment? So that's where I really feel that I have something to offer as an entrepreneur, as a person who's been through this journey for the last 24 years, and that's my true investment into the upcoming generation of Indians.
Right, sir. So now, last but surely not the least, what message or mantra you would like to give to our younger generation who wish to become a successful entrepreneur someday?
I think somewhere the answer lies in the one of the questions you asked earlier. Ideas are many. Ideas come to many people, and the same idea will come to many people. In the end, it comes down to actually executing. A lot of people spend a lot of time thinking and rethinking and doubting. In the end, you have to get your hands dirty, you have to get into it and put in the sweat and the effort to make your dream a reality. And the real word there, therefore, is what I call resilience. You have to be resilient. You have to look at the challenges. You have to see the opportunities hidden behind those challenges and continuously move forward. Every day you have to get up with the conviction, with the force of will to make your idea and make your dream a reality. If we do that, then there's nobody that's going to stop you from winning.
Great piece of advice, I must say, sir. So, thank you so very much for joining with us today. It was great talking to you, and I wish you all the success for all your future endeavors as well. And may you continue to inspire us the way you are doing. Thank you so very much for joining.
Thank you, Varsha. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you.